this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold. Through all the ups and downs, the highs and lows we share, we'll stick together, ride or die. Let's show we really care. Through thick and thin, you've been there by my side, a shoulder to lean on when the tears couldn't hide. You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down. With you, my friend.
Hi guys, how are you? This is Renee with Yummy Laugh with Irene. Welcome back again to another very interesting video. And my people, the footbreak flu that is here totally knocked me out. About 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I attended a funeral in the cold climate. And one thing, it was very dusty. I was around people, and again, while almost the funeral ending, it rained cats and dogs. The following day, I was shaking, my nose was running, I was blocked, I was everything nasty. So, my people, it has been 2 weeks. I'm sorry I couldn't post any video. Through dealing with the flu, I lost my voice for about 4 days. I could not talk. But thank God now I am doing much better. I am able to stand. I'm not having a headache anymore. Yeah. So I'm thankful to God for healing me. As I have received so many questions and how I do this recipe and how I also store it. Because I told you people, me, I store a lot of vegetables in the fridge. So I'm going to show you how I make my amazing, yummy, delicious, healthy fried kale. Yes, sukuma wiki, I know it's kawaida, but let me show you how I've grown it, how I am going to harvest it, and how I'm going to clean it, cook it, and store it. Guys, come along with me. Let us do this. Yeah. This is just spinach. Guys, look at the kale. Yeah, this one is the one that I planted when I came here. You remember? It's called the intestine kale. Eh? Then my people, look at this. Yeah, this is the pigeon. Yeah, it's called pigeon pea that I planted when I came here. But in our mother tongue, we call it kunde. Yeah, doroko, kunde, greens. So I'm heading to start to eat this in like 2 weeks' time. My people, look at all this. You know, if I measured this with the way they are being measured at the market, and this is kale for like 300 bob. Yeah. So imagine my stock is going to be enough for like 2 weeks for them to have grown again. So farming is fun. Yes, very much fun. My sinks are clean. I've washed them very well and disinfected with white vinegar. Then I'm going to put all my veggies in. I love that spinach is a lot in this batch because I always love spinach, like spinach it being 60 and the kale being 40, because it balances very, very well. Then I'm going to show you how I make them. Very easy recipe that removes all the acidity in kale. One by one. It's a lot of work, but believe you me, it's worth it. Then I always stand my kale and my spinach like this so that it drips water and it drains in the sink. So let me wash this, then I'll see you once I am washed. My people, I have finished washing and cleaning them. I like them draining in the sink for about 3 hours so that when I cook them, they're crispy and not soggy. I don't want them with a lot of water. Yeah. So here is my kale and spinach cleaned, looking perfect. So I'll show you how I'm chopping them and cooking them in like 3 hours. Guys, 3 hours are gone and I started chopping. So here is my kale. It's very well drained. They don't have water at all. So I strip it almost half for the big ones, like that. And very minimal for the young ones. Don't strip it down until this part, because you will have lost a lot of nutrients on the stalks. So just back a bit, like this. And one thing that I don't do is that I don't cut my kale and my spinach together. I usually cut kale alone, and kale I cut small. Spinach I cut large. So let me show you how I cut my kale. So here is all the kale that I had cut ahead. So I just cut them from my worktop. Very small. Beginning very, very tiny because of the stalks. And make sure that your knife is really, really sharp. I like this because it moves quite fast. So let me cut this. Your knife must be really, really sharp to give you very, very thin slices. Then the way we've cut it, it's like we've julienned it, so it remains very, very long. Yeah. So what I do for the kale is that, let me take care of my sleeves. Yes, like that. For the kale is that I will go back, yeah, and fine chop it so that it's not long. You know, if you've taken kale that is really long, yeah, one part is in the mouth and the other one is in the throat, you might choke. So I mince it. So spinach, remember this is my garden kale and my garden spinach. So it's not hard and it's not old. So spinach, I just pull it just a bit like that, and I pinch it. For the spinach, I just give it a rough chop, big ones. You see, big ones. Because spinach will wilt completely once I've cooked it, and I want to get the nutrients. We are done cutting now, and this is what we are going to need to stir fry our kale. We are going to definitely need oil, salt. Then we are going to use about 5 Royco cubes or Knorr cubes, about two and a half, 2 Knorr cubes or 3 Knorr cubes, because Knorr cubes are bigger. Then you're going to need Ajinomoto. Ajinomoto will make our kale taste like it has meat, yeah? It has this nice umami taste that gives anything that you fry it with tasty, like, it has meat. Then we have 3 chopped onions and about a whole bulb of garlic. Say about 10 to 12 cloves of garlic. We are going to put about 3/4 of a cup of oil. This is a lot of kale. Yeah, like that. And now we are going to let our oil get really hot. Our oil is hot now. So we're going to put all the onions. We're going to cover this so that we sweat our onion quite fast. We check on our onion now. Soft. And we don't want to brown this. So what we're going to do, we're going to add our 10 crushed cloves of garlic, and I'll put like a teaspoon of salt so that I can crush it, and a bit of water. That way I find it rinses my mortar very well. Ooh. The aroma you get when you cook onion and garlic together, just amazing. So we cover that until the water is finished in that. It's been like 4 minutes now. Wow. And the garlic and the onion have started browning, you see, on the sides. So we mix everything so that it browns together. You just want it to brown halfway. This looks really good. So we are going to do 1 teaspoon of the Ajinomoto. Stir this very, very well. So the easiest way for me to feed my kale is to bring it closer. That way I don't spill it all over. And I will first put the kale, cook down for like 3 minutes, then add my spinach. And cover it for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We start stirring it so that it does not burn. You see, we dried our kale very, very well. So it does not have water at all. And that's what I like. You see the way it was a lot? It has wilted down. Just 3 minutes. And now we go and add now the spinach. We've put the spinach now. Another 2 minutes for it to wilt down. Our spinach has wilted now. So we turn this so that all the spinach is down and kale comes up. Thoroughly mix the two. This just looks yummy and delicious. Yeah. We put our Royco cubes. I've just crushed it. And by the time the Royco cube has cooked, our greens are going to be ready. We want them crunchy and very tasty. We stir in our Royco. Wow, look at that color. So we cover this for just 1 minute for that Royco to cook down. My people, our food is ready. And look at this, guys. See how yummy it is. So let us do some tasting. It has this amazing bite. And the garlic, the ajinomoto, the Royco cubes, just perfect. And the secret of this kale, kale has a tendency of sticking to your teeth there. The difference of this kale and kale that you have made and you have put tomatoes is that it will give you acidity. So I learned the hard way. Tamara, my second born, used to have a problem with acidity. She does not have a problem if she eats kale. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being in my kitchen. God bless you. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up. It works great with YouTube. And also guys, like and share. I will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye.